Let us solve this question. N minus 1 CR equal to k square minus 8 NCR plus 1 if and only if we need to find which value of k, which is what is the range of k, or k lies in which interval. First of all, NCR means we are selecting R item from total n items, which means the minimum possible selection we can have 0 numbers, which means this R, the minimum selection R should be greater than or equal to 0, or here also R plus 1 should be greater than or equal to 0. If R is greater than 0 means R plus 1 will be always greater than 0. So we should match this condition. This condition will be automatically matched. Now we can write what is NCR. NCR equal to n factorial divided by R factorial into n minus 1 n minus R factorial. We can apply here, which means here it will be n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus 1 minus R factorial into R factorial equal to k square minus 8 into n factorial divided by n minus this one R minus R plus 1. When you subtract, it will be n minus R minus 1 factorial into R plus 1 factorial. Just apply the property. Now these value will be cancelled. Both values are same, so we can directly cancel these two value. Now n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial. Similarly, R plus 1 factorial will be R plus 1 into R factorial. You can cancel R factorial, n minus 1 factorial, n minus 1 factorial. Finally, you will get R plus 1 divided by n equal to k square minus 8. See, these value will be coming to the left hand side. Now we need to figure what are the conditions here it can be. First condition, see, the minimum possible value of R is 0, which means n can't be equal to 0. N can't be equal to 0, which means the minimum possible value of selection R can be 0, which means we know if this R becomes 0 means this will be the minimum value will be 1 by n equal to k square minus 8, which means this value can't be equal to 0. Therefore, k square minus 8 will be always greater than 0, which means k square will be greater than 8. Hence, modulus of k will be greater than 2 root 2. Now, if modulus of k greater than 2 root 2 means modulus represents the distance from origin. Hence, we have one number line. This value is origin, and here plus infinity and minus infinity respectively. Modulus of k greater than 2 root 2 means k can be from 2 root 2 to infinity, or k can be from minus 2 root 2 to infinity, and plus root 2 root 2 and minus 2 root 2 are not included, and because there is no equality part. Now here again we will be taking this equation R plus 1 divided by n equal to k square minus 8. Now the maximum possible number of selection is R plus 1. R plus 1 is the maximum possible number of selection, which means we can only select items less than or maximum the number of items. We can select the total item, n item. R plus 1 is the number of selection. We can only select the maximum n items. Therefore, R plus 1 should be less than or equal to n. Therefore, R plus 1 divided by n should be less than or equal to 1. R plus 1 is equal to k square minus 8. Therefore, k square minus 8 less than or equal to 1, k square less than or equal to 9, modulus of k less than or equal to 3. Therefore, the distance of k from origin is less than 3. Therefore, k should lie in this region. See, minus 3 is there and plus 3 is somewhere here. This should be in this region. Now we can take the intersection part. See, 3 is included. 3 is included region. Now when you consider the intersection part, you can take the value of k will be from minus 3 to minus 2 root 2 open union 2 root 2 to plus 3. So our answer will be option A. See, k can be from 2 root 2 to, see this interval, they are only taking this interval. See, 2 root 2 to 3. The distance of the point 7 minus 2 11 from this line along the line, which means we need to find the distance of the point 7 minus 2 11 from this line x minus 6 divided by 1 equal to y minus 4 divided by 0 equal to z minus 8 divided by 3, and this line along this line, which means this line has the same inclination, or you can say the direction cosines of these two required line and these lines are same. So you just ensure that the quotient of xyz all are positive, then you can directly proceed. Just write x minus, instead of 5 write 7 divided by 2 equal to y minus of minus 2 will be plus 2 divided by minus 3 equal to z minus of 11 divided by 6. The only change, you should change these value, just change these value instead of this 5 minus 1 and minus 5, just subtract those values, the point corresponding points. Now we have the equation of both lines. Then if you want to find the distance along this line, you should find the intersection point, then use the distance formula. First we can write the equation of two lines, x minus 6 divided by 1 equal to y minus 4 divided by 0 equal to z minus 8 divided by 3 equal to, let it be mu. Similarly, the equation 2 will be x minus 7 divided by 2 equal to y plus 2 divided by minus 3 equal to z minus 11 divided by 6. Let it be lambda. Just see this one. Don't make any, no, there is no need to solve two linear equations. Just do one thing. See this one. Just equate these. Then you will directly get the value of y. What is the value of y? Y minus 4 divided by 0 equal to mu. Hence y minus 4 equal to 0. Therefore y equal to 4. Y value is solved. So at this point of intersection, y value is 4. We know the value of y is 4. Just equate these two. You will directly get the value of lambda. Y plus 2 divided by minus 3 equal to lambda. At the point of intersection, the y coordinate is 4, which means this, in this line y is always equal to 4. That's a specialty of this line. So we can connect it. 4 plus 2, 6 divided by minus 3 equal to lambda. Therefore lambda equal to minus 2. Now we have the value of lambda equal to minus 2. You can find all other coordinates. Just equate these two. When you equate these two, x minus 7 divided by 2 equal to minus 2. Therefore x minus 7 equal to minus 4. X equal to minus 4 plus 7, which is equal to 3. And we can find the value of z. What is the value of z? Z minus 11 divided by 6 equal to lambda, which is equal to minus 2. Therefore z minus 11 equal to minus 12. When you write it, z equal to minus 12 plus 11. Therefore z equal to minus 1. Now the point of intersection is, this point is equal to z equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3 and y value is 4. Now we have this point. Now just apply the distance formula. How will you apply distance formula? Distance will be equal to square root of distance of x coordinate. 7 minus 3 will be 4. 4 square is 16. Plus distance of y coordinate will be 4 minus of minus 2 will be plus or minus 6. The difference will be plus or minus 6. The square will be 36. And 11 minus of minus 1 will be 12. The difference will be plus or minus 2. Just take the square, it will be 144. When you add it, you will get 144 plus 136 will be 180. 180 plus 16 will be 196. Square root of 196 will be 14. Your answer will be option B. Let x equal to x of t. X is a function of t and y is a function of t. Y of t be the solution of the differential equations. First one, this is the solution of this one, is a x of t, function of x in terms of t, and this one is the solution of this differential equation is y of t respectively. A comma b element of real numbers. Given that we have some boundary condition and we need to find x of t equal to y of t in which value of t. Now dx by dt, first differential equation, dx by dt equal to minus x. I have taken this value to the other side, x to the other side. Now can I write dx by x equal to minus a dt? Now it is a variable separable form, just integrate it. We can integrate in both sides. Integral dx by x will be log mod x or log x, which is equal to minus a into integral t is t plus constant of integration c. Now we can write log x equal to, or we can take exponent, x equal to e raised to minus at plus c, or we can write x equal to e raised to minus at into e raised to c. We can write e raised to c as another constant a, x equal to a e raised to minus at, which means x of t. X is x in terms of t. Now these two differential equations seems to be similar. Only changes, a will be changed into b and x will be changed into y. Similarly, you can write y equal to, or y of t equal to, another constant b e raised to minus small b into t. Now we can apply boundary condition to find the value of a and b respectively. What is the first boundary condition? X of 0 equal to 2. When value of t equal to 0, x will be equal to 2. So we can apply t equal to 0, 2 equal to a e raised to 0. E raised to 0 is 1, which means a equal to 2. Now, what is the value of b? Y of 0 equal to 1. Just apply the condition y of 0 equal to 1. Y value equal to 1 when t equal to 0, which means 1 equal to b e raised to 0. Therefore, b equal to 1. B equal to 1. Therefore, our equation is x equal to 2 e raised to minus at, a value is 2, and y equal to e raised to minus bt, b value equal to 1. Now we can check other boundary condition. Another condition is 3y of 1 equal to 2x of 1. 3y of 1 equal to 2x of 1. 2x of 1. Therefore, we can apply 3 into y of 1. What is the value of y of 1? E raised to minus b equal to 2 into what is x of 1? X of 1 equal to 2 e raised to minus a into 1. Therefore, we can write e raised to minus b divided by e raised to minus a equal to 4 divided by 3, or you can write e raised to a minus b equal to 4 divided by 3. Now we need to find for what value of t x of t equal to y of t. Directly equate these two equations, x of t and y of t, equate both. When you equate it, 2 e raised to minus at equal to e raised to minus bt. When you rearrange it, 2 equal to e raised to minus bt divided by e raised to minus at. Therefore, you can write 2 equal to e raised to t into a minus b. Therefore, 2 equal to e raised to a minus b the whole raised to t. A raised to m, the whole raised to n is a raised to mn. What is the value of a minus b e raised to a minus b? It is equal to 4 by 3. Just substitute the value 2 equal to 4 by 3 the whole raised to t. When you take log with respect to 4 by 3 on both sides, our value will be log 2 to the base 4 by 3 equal to t. Hence, x of t equal to y of t when t equal to option 4, log 2 to the base 4 by 3. If a comma b the orthocenter of this triangle with the vertices 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 1, there are two integral values I1 and I2. The specialty is that limits of the integral is the coordinate point x and y value of the coordinate of orthocenter. Now we need to find 36 I1 divided by I2. How will you find? We know that orthocenter is the point it lies in. It is the point of intersection of all three altitudes, this point, which means orthocenter lies in any of the altitude or all three altitude. Now how will you find slope of one altitude? You can draw an altitude. What is the slope of one altitude? If you know the slope of this line, this line, this side, we know altitude and this side are perpendicular. Therefore, we know slope of one line into slope of another line will be minus 1 if two lines are perpendicular. Product of slope will be negative 1. Therefore, we can find the slope of this line. This will be, slope will be equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Therefore, y2 minus y1 will be 3 minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1 will be 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. Since the slope of this line is 1, means slope of this line will be minus 1. When you substitute here 1 into m2 equal to minus 1, therefore m2 is minus 1. Now we have the slope of this line. What is the equation of this line? We know one point. If you know the point, just write y minus y coordinate of the point equal to slope into x minus x coordinate of the point. That is the equation of line. Now what is the specialty of this line? In this line, orthocenter a comma b lies. So if you put a comma b in this equation, you will get the relation in terms of a and b. So what is the orthocenter? Orthocenter lies in this line and orthocenter lies in this line, which means the orthocenter satisfies the equation of line. Just substitute this value a comma b in this line. What will we get? B minus 1 equal to minus of a minus 3. Therefore, when you rearrange it, b minus 1 equal to minus a plus 3, b plus a equal to 4. We know a plus b equal to 4. Now, a plus b equal to 4. Let us write first integral I1. What is I1? I1 equal to integral a to b x into sine of can I take x common? When you take x common, it will be x into 4 minus x. It will be x into 4 minus x dx. Now we can apply King's rule. What is King's rule? Integral a to b f of x dx equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx, which means we should add both limit and subtract x. We can apply. When you apply King's rule, I1 equal to integral a to b x minus 4, a 4 minus x, a plus b minus x is 4 minus x. What is the value of a plus b? It is equal to 4. Sine of, instead of x substitute a plus b minus x, it will be 4 minus x. Here when you substitute 4 minus x will be x. It will be x dx. Now add these two expressions. When you add it, what will you get? I1 plus I1 will be 2I1 equal to integral a to b. See this one, sine 4x 4 minus x into x common. We can take this value common. It will be sine of 4 minus x into x will be common. The remaining, when you add it, what will you get? Minus x plus x cancel. It will be 4 dx. Now you can cancel this 2 and 4. It will be I1 equal to 2 into integral a to b 4 minus x sine 4 minus x into x dx. What is sine 4 minus x into x dx integral a to b? It is equal to I2. Therefore, I1 equal to 2I2. This value will be I2. When you check it, this is equal to I2. Now we need the ratio of I1 divided by I2. What is I1 divided by I2? When you rearrange I1 divided by I2 equal to 2, we need to find 36I2. 36I2 will be 32 into I1 divided by I2. We already found it is equal to 2. Our answer will be 72. Option A. If A denotes the sum of all coefficients of the expression and B denotes the sum of all coefficients of the expression, these two expressions, we need to find the relation between these two expressions. How will you find the sum of all coefficients in this expression? If you want to find sum of all coefficients, just put the value of x as 1. So it will be 1 minus 3 plus 10. When you put x equal to 1, the inside value will be 1 minus 3 plus 10. It will be 8. It will be 8 raised to n. This is the sum of all coefficient of first expression. For the second expression, the sum of all coefficient will be b, which is equal to 1 plus 1 will be 2, 2 raised to n. What is the value of a? A equal to 2 cube the whole raised to n, which is equal to 2 raised to 3n, which is equal to 2 raised to n the whole raised to 3. Therefore, a equal to b raised to 3. That's the relation. We need to find the relation, which means a equal to b cube. The number of common terms of the progression, two progression are given, but these progression are arithmetic progression. You can check. Here the common difference is 5. When you add 5, you will get the next terms. If you add 3, you will get next terms. Now, how will you find the number of common terms? First, find the first common term. Here, both case, first common term is 9. Now, what is the common difference of these two AP? First AP, the common difference is 5. When you add 5, you will get next term. It is 5. And here, the common difference will be 3. Now, if you want the same value to repeat, each term should be added to a same value, which means that should be the lowest common multiple of these two common difference. It will be 15. So this is the 15 will be the resultant of the AP, which consists of the common terms. So the first term will be 9, again 15. When you add 15, it will be 24, etc. This AP will be gone and its common difference equal to 15. Now in second step, we need to find the 25th and 37th term. How will you find the 25th term? 25th term, a nth term equal to a plus 1 minus 1 in 1 minus n minus 1 into d, and here a 25th equal to a value is 4 plus n minus 1. N minus 1 will be 25 minus 1 is 24 into common difference is 5. Here the n 25th term will be 4 plus 120, it is equal to 124, which means this AP has the last value 124, the 25th term. And for this AP, the last value will be a plus an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here 37th term equal to a 37 equal to, what is the first term? It is 3 plus common difference is 3 37 minus 1. Number of times is 36. 37 minus 1 will be 36 into common difference 3. Just substitute, find the last value, only that much. It will be 3 plus 108, which is equal to 111. It will be 3 plus 108, which is equal to 111. Just find the end term, only that much. Now, the possibility is, can both the term have, which means now we are only counting the number of common terms, can it exceeds 111? If it is, suppose it is 112, it can be included in this AP because the last term is 125, but it can't be can be included in the second AP, which means the maximum the common term can go up to 111, which means that let n be the common term. We don't know, n is the last common term, so n is the common term, the nth term is the common term, which means here a plus n minus 1 into 15 is the common term, and that common term can get a value up to 111. Now, n minus 1 into 15 less than or equal to 111 minus 9 will be 102. N minus 1 will be less than or equal to 102 divided by 15. It will be approximately 6 point some decimal value. 7 times 15 will be how much? 7 times 15, 7 times 15 will be how much? 2 times will be 30, 4 times will be 60, 6 times will be 90, 7 times will be 105. It will exceed. So the approximate value will be 6. Just consider the integer because number of terms is always an integer value, which means if you want to find any of the common value, n should be less than or equal to 7, which means the maximum value you can go up to 7, which means there are only 7 common terms. The shortest distance of the parabola from the center of the circle is d, then d square equal to. We need to find the shortest distance of the from the center of the circle to the parabola and its square, then its square. Now, what is the center of the circle? How will you find the center of the circle? Center of circle is easy. Just consider the quotient of x. It is minus 4. It's negatively plus 4. Half will be 2. Similarly, what is the quotient of y? It is minus 16. The negatively plus 16. Half will be 8. Which means this is the center of the circle. We need to find. We have one parabola y square equal to 4x. This is a rough sketch. And this point will be somewhere 2,8 will be somewhere here. Now we need to find the shortest distance. Shortest distance means it is the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance means it always lies on the normal of the parabola. Now we need to find the equation of parabola, normal of the parabola. If you know the equation of this normal of the parabola, we can find this intersecting point. If you know that intersecting point, you can directly calculate this perpendicular distance, which means if you have a parabola y square equal to 4x, it is of the form y square equal to 4ax. In this kind of parabola, equation of normal equal to y equal to mx minus 2am minus m cube. This is the equation of the normal. Now it is clear that we know this normal also, this normal will also touches the parabola. It will cut the parabola. Also this point 2, 3 also lies in the normal. Therefore, if you substitute this value, you will get the value of slope. When you substitute, what will you get? Y equal to 8, mx, what is the value of x? X equal to 2, 2x minus 2 into, what is the value of a? Y equal to 4x, y equal to 4ax, which means 4 equal to 4a, a equal to 1, which means a equal to 1, 2m minus m cube. When you cancel these two value, minus m cube equal to 8, m equal to minus 2. When you take cube root, it will be minus 2. Now we know the slope. If you know the slope, how will you calculate this point? If you know the slope of normal, this point will be am square comma minus 2am. When you substitute here, what will be this point? This will be am square. A is 1, m square equal to 4 and minus 2am. A is 1, so it will be minus 2 into m. What is the value of minus 2 into m? Will be minus 2, it will be 4, which means this point of intersection of normal will be 4, 4. Now we can directly calculate the square of distance. So square of distance d square equal to difference of x coordinate will be 4 minus 2 will be 2, 2 square will be 4, and 8 minus 4 will be difference will be 4, 4 square is 16, so d square equal to 20. If the shortest distance between these two lines is 6 by root 5, then the possible values of lambda. Before you proceed, ensure that the quotient of x, y, z are 1 in both equation. If it is negative or some other value, make it as plus 1. Now, what is the shortest distance between two lines? Shortest distance equal to modulus of a2 minus a1 into dot b1 cross b2 the whole divided by modulus of b1 cross b2. We need to find. Now, what is b1? b1 is a parallel vector. You can take the direction ratios from here, and b2 is the parallel vector of another one. You can take. Now, what is b1 cross b2? We can directly find b1 cross b2 will be, just write these values 1, 2, minus 3, and just write 2, 4, minus 5, both direction ratios. Then repeat the first column and second column, cancel the first column, write I, j, k. Now we can directly find what is b1 cross b2. I into 2 into minus 5 minus 10, 4 into minus 3 minus 12, minus of minus 12 will be plus 12, it will be 2i plus j into minus 3 into 2 minus 6, minus 5 into 1 minus 5, minus of minus 5 will be plus 5, it will be minus 1, j into minus 1. Then k value is how much? K value is equal to k cap into ijk. 1 into 4, 4, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 4, 0, it will be 0. Now this is the value of b1 cross b2. b1 cross b2 will be equal to 2i minus j. 2i minus j. Now what is the value of modulus of b1 cross b2? Modulus of b1 cross b2 will be equal to square root of square of 2 will be 4, and square of 1 will be 1. It will be equal to root 5. Now what is a1 minus a2 minus a1? a2 minus a1, just subtract these value and write. See what is a2 minus a1? a2 minus a1 will be equal to I into, subtract the value with x. See, minus 4 minus lambda. So it will be any order you can choose. If you subtract from all values, should be subtracted from the second value. The order is important. If you choose to subtract from this minus this, in second y also you should subtract from this minus this. Now what is minus 4 minus lambda? It will be lambda minus 4. Then 1 minus plus 1 minus 1 is 0, and 2 minus 2, 0 minus 2 will be plus 2 k cap. Just subtract it. Here it will be z, means it is z minus 0. So 0 minus 0 minus minus 2 will be plus 2. Now this is a2 minus a1. We need to take the dot product. What is we need to take the dot product. What is a2 minus a1 dot b1 cross b2? b1 cross b2. We need to take this value. See, it will be multiply with the I compound. I compound will be lambda minus 4 into 2. 2 into lambda minus 4. Lambda minus 4. And here it will be j compound is there, but j compound here is 0. It will be gone. And k compound, then k compound, it will be 0. So this will be the a2 minus a1 dot b1 cross b2. Now we can substitute in this equation. What is the short distance? It is given as 6 by root 5 is equal to modulus of this value will be 2 into lambda minus 4 the whole divided by the value what is modulus of b1 cross b2, it is equal to root 5. We can cancel root 5, 2 and 2, it will be 3. 3 equal to modulus of lambda minus 4, which means lambda minus 4 equal to plus or minus 3. When you remove modulus, you should add plus or minus. Then lambda equal to 4 plus or minus 3, which means lambda equal to 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7, and lambda equal to 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. Lambda can be 7 or 1. Here lambda is 7 is there, so mark 7. If integral 0 to 1, one integral value is given, when you integrate, you will get the RHS part. Then where a, b, c are rational number, you need to find the values a, b, c and find 2a plus 3b plus minus 4c. In order to do it, we just need to take the conjugate. Let us integrate this value. Integral 0 to 1, 1 divided by root of 3 plus x plus root of 1 plus x. Just multiply the conjugate. It will be root of 3 plus x minus root of 1 plus x the whole divided by root of 3 plus x minus root of 1 plus x. We have multiplied the numerator and denominator with the conjugate value. Now it is of the form, denominator is of the form a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? It is 3 plus x minus 1 minus x. Minus of 1 plus x is minus 1 minus x. And the numerator will be 3 plus x minus root of 1 plus x dx. Now plus x and minus x cancel, 3 minus 1 is 2, it will be half outside. Now it is half into integral 0 to 1. What is root x? Integral of root x raised to 1 by 2. Integral x raised to 1 by 2 is x raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. X raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Similarly, this you can write it as 3 plus x the whole raised to 3 by 2 the whole divided by 3 by 2 minus 1 plus x the whole raised to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. This is the integrated form. Now we can apply the limits. It will be from 0 to 1. Just integrate it. Now this half and half you can cancel. You can take this 1 by 3 outside. You can take this 1 by 3 outside. When you apply upper limit, it will be 1 plus 1, 3 plus 1. It will be 4. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 cube is 8. Minus lower limit, upper limit on the second value, it will be 2 raised to 3 by 2. It will be 2 root 2. Then when you apply lower limit, what will you get? It will be minus, when you apply 0, it will be 3 root 3. Then again it will be plus, minus or minus, it will be plus 1 raised to 3 by 2 is 1. So the integrator value will be half into 1 by 3 into 9 minus 2 root 3 minus 3, 2 root 2 minus 3 root 3. When you expand it, it will be 3 minus 2 by 3 root 2 minus root 3. This is the value of I. This is the value of integral. And we can compare. It is equal to a plus b root 2 plus c root 3. A plus b root 2 plus c root 3. From here, when you compare, a value equal to 3, b value equal to minus 2 by 3, and c value equal to minus 1. C root 3 is minus 1. The quotient of root 3 is minus 1. Now we need to find 2a plus 3b minus 4c. 2a plus 3b minus 4c, which is equal to 2 times a is 6, 3 times b is minus 2, and 4 times c is minus 4, and minus of minus 4 will be, or minus 4c will be plus 4. Minus 4 into minus 1 is plus 4. It will be 8. When you simplify, your answer will be 8. It is option 4. Let S equal to set of 1 to 10 and M be the set of all subset of S, then the relation. Relation is set A comma B such that A intersection B is null set where A comma B element of M. Element of M means A comma B element of M means that set only contains a subset of S, which means A and B both are subset of S. Now, is this relation reflexive? Can A related to A exist? If A related to A exist means A intersection A equal to null set. Is it possible? It is only possible if A is null set. All other conditions it is not exist, which means it is not reflexive. Reflexive means should be satisfied for all values, all subsets. So the relation is not reflexive. The reflexive part is gone. Now, is the relation symmetric? If A related to B exist, B related to A exist. Why? If A related to B exist means A intersection B is null set, it is already known. Therefore, B intersection A will be also null set, which means the relation is symmetric. Now, what about transitivity? We can say let A equal to 1 comma 2 and B equal to, suppose B equal to 4 comma 5 and C equal to 1 comma 2 itself or 1 comma 3. Now we can declare, we can say let A, B, C, three values are, 3 elements are there. Is A related to B exist? A related to B exist? Yes, A related to B exist because the A intersection B is 5 null set. Now B related to C exist? Yes, B intersection C is null set. So these relations exist. A comma B exist and B comma C exist. Now if A comma B exist and B comma C exist, then if the relation is to be transitive, we should say there should be a relation between A and C. Is A and C related? What is A intersection C? A intersection C is 1. It is not null set, so the relation doesn't value. Relation is not satisfied. Hence, A comma B exist. A comma B element of R. A comma B element of R. B comma C element of R. Then A comma C here not an element of R. Hence our relation is not transitive. So our relation is only symmetric only. If S equal to set such that Z element of complex number Z minus I Z equal to Z plus I is equal to Z minus 1, the number of elements in S. Z minus Z1 minus Z2 means it is the distance between two complex numbers. Here the distance of complex number from I is same as that of distance from minus I, which is same as that of 1, which means we need to plot. When you plot it, I will be here, minus I will be here, and 1 will be here. Which number is equidistant from these 3 points? It is the origin 0 0. Or you can do one thing, just consider these points and construct a circle. When you construct a circle, which point is equidistant from all these points? The radius is the distance, fixed distance from the center. Therefore the center is equidistant. Center is the origin. If you don't know the value as the origin, just imagine the center of the circle passing through all these points are equidistant from these points. Therefore number of element in S equal to 1, which is the center or origin in this case. For distinct points 2k, 3k, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0 lies on a circle, then the value of k. First we can plot these points. 0, 0, 0, 0 origin is here, and 1, 0 is here, and 0, 1 is here. Now the circle passes through all these points. Since this angle made is 90 degree, angle subtended is 90 degree, we can directly say this is the diametrical points. Now if you know the diametrical points, how will you find the equation of circle? If the diametrical points of the circle is x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, the equation of circle will be x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Therefore we can form the equation of circle directly by x minus x1 will be 0 and x2 will be x minus 1. Similarly y minus y1 is 1 and y minus y2 is y minus 0 is y equal to 0. Therefore the equation of circle is x square minus x plus y square minus y equal to 0. Now they have mentioned this 3 comma 3k 2k comma 3k is a point on the circle, which means this 2k comma 3k satisfies the equation of the circle. Now substitute this point in this equation, you will get 2k the whole square minus 2k plus 3k the whole square minus 3k equal to 0. It will be 4k square minus 2k plus 9k square minus 3k equal to 0. 4k square minus 9 plus 3k 4k square plus 9k square will be 13k square minus 5k equal to 0. When you take k common, k into 13k minus 5 equal to 0, either k should be equal to 0 or 13k minus 15 equal to 0, 5 equal to 0, which means our answer will be k equal to 5 by 13. K equal to 5 by 13. Consider the function. One function is given x less than 3, x greater than 3 and x equal to 3. Three definitions are given, where box x denotes the greater integer less than or equal to x. If S denotes the set of all ordered pair a comma b such that f of x is continuous at x equal to 3, then the number of elements in S, which means we need to find the number of possible pairs of ordered pair a comma b. Now it is difficult to start with this part because there are two variables. We can first equate these two parts. Since the function is continuous, we can directly write limit x tends to 3 plus f of x equal to f of 3, and the value of f of 3 when x equal to 3, value of f of 3 is b, and here limit x tends to 3 plus 2 raised to sine of x minus 3. Since the value of box x is slightly greater than 3, box x is automatically equal to 3. You can substitute it as box x itself. It will be x minus box x divided by x minus box x. Now there is only slight difference between x. Therefore we can write x minus box x is tending to 0, and you can substitute x minus box x as h, which means now the limit will be limit h tends to 0 2 raised to h tends to 0 2 raised to sine h divided by h equal to b. limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1, therefore this value will be 1, which means b equal to 2. First part is done. We have found the value b. We have only one possible case. Now second case, we can equate this limit x less than 3, which means limit x is less than 3 minus x is tending to 3 minus. Here the function definition is a by b here 7x minus 12 minus x square, 7x minus 12 minus x square divided by modulus of x square minus 7x, x square minus 7x plus 12, which is equal to f of 3. Just equate this value, just writing this value. Now we can find, when you take a negative value outside, limit x tends to 3 minus of a by b into x square minus 7x plus 12 the whole divided by modulus of x square minus 7x plus 12 modulus equal to f of 3 equal to b, which is equal to 2, we already found. Now limit x tends to 3 minus a by b, here it will be x minus a into x minus b form, and the value of a and b are minus 3 and minus 4 respectively. You can directly write it as x minus 3 into x minus 4 divided by modulus of x minus 3 into x minus 4. Just factorize it, or you can see the value of 12 can be written as 4 into 3 and 7 can be written as 4 plus 3. Now when you apply a value slightly less than minus 3, this value will be negative, this will be negative, and here it will be negative. Both values are negative. Negative into negative will be the whole value inside the modulus is positive in this region. So you can directly remove the modulus. When you remove the modulus, limit x tends to 3 minus a by b is equal to x minus 3 into x minus 4 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4 equal to 2. You can cancel these value and no need to apply the value because all values are cancelled. Now minus a by b value is 2 equal to 2, therefore minus a equal to 4, a equal to minus 4, which means there is only one possibility of ordered pair a comma b, which is equal to minus 4 comma b equal to 2. So our answer will be option 4. Let a1, a2, etc. a10 be 10 observations such that sigma ak from 1 to 10, k value from 1 to 10 equal to 50, and sigma ak aj for every k less than j equal to 1100, then the standard deviation of a1, a2, etc. a10. Standard deviation equal to root of sigma x square divided by n minus x bar square. So what is x bar? X bar equal to sigma x divided by n. Here it is 50 divided by number of elements are 10. Here average x bar equal to mean equal to 5. Now we need to find sigma x square. If you know x a plus, suppose a1 plus a2 plus a3 the whole square equal to a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square plus 2 a1 a2 plus a2 a3 plus a1 a3. This can be written as sigma a square plus 2 times sigma ak aj, where k less than j. See, k less than j, one value is less than another. So that's the condition. Now we can take the square of sigma ak equal to 50, sigma ak square equal to ak square. When you take square, here it will be sigma ak square. The sum can be written as sigma ak square plus 2 times sigma ak comma aj, where for every k less than j, that condition we can apply, equal to 2500. Now this value is given as 1100, so you can directly substitute here. When you substitute here, sigma ak square plus 2 times 1100 equal to 2500. This will be sigma ak square equal to 2500 minus 2200, which is equal to 300. Now we can directly find the value of standard deviation. Standard deviation is equal to square root of sigma x square equal to how much? It is equal to 300, and here number of observation is given as 10 minus mean square x bar square equal to 25 When you cancel, it will be 30. 30 minus 25 is square root of 5. Standard deviation is root 5. The length of the chord of the ellipse x square by 25 plus y square divided by 16 equal to 1, whose midpoint of the chord is given. Then you can directly write t1 equal to s1. There, what is t1? T1 is x1 divided by a square plus y1 divided by b square equal to minus 1, and s1 equal to x1 square divided by a square plus y1 square divided by b square minus 1, where x1 and y2 are the points of the midpoint of the chord. Now we can substitute this value. X1 is equal to 1 and x2 equal to 2 by 5. When you substitute, what you will get? X divided by 25 plus y divided by 16 into y1. What is the value of y1? y1 value is 25 divided by 5 equal to, you can cancel this minus 1, and x1 square is 1 square divided by 25 plus this value 2 by 5 square will be 2 square divided by 5 square. It is 4 by 25 into 1 by 16. Now we can simplify, we will get the equation of the chord. Now this will be cancelled, it will be 8, and here it will be cancelled, it will be 4, which means x by 25 plus y by 8 into 5 is 40 equal to 1 by 25 plus 1 by 4 into 25 is 100. Now just multiply all value with the 200, because all values will be divisible, 200 can be divisible by all value. When you multiply 200 on both sides, all fractions will be removed. It will be 8x plus 5y equal to 8 plus 2, which means 8x plus 5y is equal to 10. Now we have the equation of chord of the ellipse, which has the midpoint 1 comma 2 by 5. Now we need to find the point of intersection of this chord on our ellipse. What is the equation of our ellipse? It is equal to x square divided by 25 plus y square divided by 16 equal to 1. Now just we need to substitute any of the variable. We can substitute for y equal to 10 minus 8x divided by 5 from this equation. Now we can substitute. What is the value of y square? X square divided by 25 plus y square will be 10 minus 8x the whole square divided by 5 square is 25 into 16 equal to 1. Now we need to simplify and find the value of x. What are the possible values of x? Now just multiply the whole value with 25 into 16. Here when you multiply the whole value with 25 into 16, the first term will be 16x square plus, here the denominator will be quantities a minus b the whole square. It is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Then here it will be 25 into 16. Now what is 64x square plus 16x square? It is equal to 80x square plus 100 minus 160 equal to 25 into 16. You can write it as 16 can be written as 4 into 4. 4 into 25 is 100. 100 into 4 is 400. Now you can reduce this with the 10. Now you can divide the entire expression with the 2. It will be 4x square plus 5 minus 8x equal to 20. If you bring this 20, it will be 4x square minus 8x minus equal to 0. Now we can find the value of x. X equal to minus b. We can use quadratic formula. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square. B square value is 8 into 8 is 64, or just write 8 into 8, 64 minus 4 into a into c. Here minus or minus will be plus and denominator will be 2a. Now you can cancel all value with 4. When you cancel with 4, 8 and 4, it will be cancelled and it will be 2. And here also this 4 will be cancelled, 1 8 will be cancelled, and 1 2 will be cancelled. It will be 4 only. Now x equal to 2 plus or minus root of 4 plus 15 divided by 2, which means x equal to 2 plus or minus root of 19 divided by 2. These are the possible values of x. Now we need to find the corresponding values of y. Y equal to 10 minus 8x divided by 5. Y equal to 10 minus 8x divided by 5, where we can substitute this value. Y equal to 10 minus of 8 into x value is 2 plus or minus root of 19 divided by 2 divided by 5. 2 and 8 cancel, it will be 4. And here it will be 2 into 4 is 8, and there is a minus, it will be 2 plus or minus 4 root 19 divided by 5. These are the possible values of y. Now we have got these points. if you want we can rearrange it, no need to rearrange, we just need the difference because we only need to find the distance of these 2 points. Distance will be, you can apply distance formula, it is equal to root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 divided by whole square, or you can directly write it as delta x square plus delta y square. What is the difference in x coordinate? Difference in x coordinate equal to delta x equal to difference in x coordinates equal to, it is equal to 2 times this value, it is equal to root 19 divided by 2, which is equal to root 19. This is delta x. What is delta y? Delta y equal to difference in 2 times this value. This is equal to 2 times this value is 8 root 19 divided by 5. Now we just need to calculate, it is equal to root of root 19 square is 19 and this value square equal to 19 into 8 square is 64 divided by 5. Now we can simplify. 5 square is 25 and we can simplify. Now we can take this 19 common, it will be root of 19 into 1 plus 64 divided by 25. When you take LCM, it will be 19 into 25 plus 64 will be 89 divided by 25. You can take this 25 outside, it is 5, and 19 into 89 will be, you can write it as 20 minus 1 into 89, and 2 times 89 will be 178. 178 into 10 will be 1780 minus 89, it will be 1691. So it will be root of 1691. So our answer will be root of 1691 divided by 5. The portion of the line 4x plus 5y equal 20 in the first quadrant is trisected by the line L1 L2 passing through the origin. The tangent of an angle between L1 and L2 is, which means there is one line 4x plus 5y equal to 20. When you divide with 20 you will get x by 5 plus y by 4 equal to 1, which means x intercept is 5 and y intercept of the line is 4. So this will be the line, x intercept is 5 and y intercept will be 4. Now this line is trisected by two different lines, one is L1 and another one is L2. We need to find the value of tangent of angle between L1 and L2. First of all, trisection means it will be bisected, it will be divided into 3 equal half, which means this ratio you can apply directly section formula. The ratio will be, here it will be 1:2. So we can find this point A. What is this point A? Point A, coordinate of point A will be, x coordinate will be 2 into 0 is 0 plus 1 into 5, just multiply, just apply section formula. So it will be 2 into 0 is 0 and 1 into 5 is 5 and 2 plus 1 is 3, comma, when you how will you find the y coordinate? It will be 1 into 0 is 0 and 2 into 4 is 8, it is 8 by 3. Similarly, we can find the coordinate of this point, let it be B. This ratio will be 2:1. What is the coordinate of B? Coordinate of B will be 2 into 5 and 1 into 0 is 0, it will be 10 divided by 3, and coordinate of y will be 1 into 4 is 4 and 2 into 0 is 0 divided by 3. Just apply normal section formula. Now we need to find the angle tan theta. Tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. This is the equation for the tangent of acute angle. Now it is clear that if one point is origin, it is clear that slope equal to y by x. So slope, if you know one point, if you know a point, slope will be directly y by x. So slope of line L1 m1 equal to y by x will be 8 by 5, and here slope m2 L2, slope of L2 will be m2, which is equal to y by x, it is equal to 4 by 10, which is equal to 2 by 5. Now we can put in this equation, it will be modulus of 8 by 5 minus 2 by 5 divided by 1 plus 8 into 2, 16 divided by 5 into 5, which is equal to 25. Now this will be 8 minus 2 will be 6 divided by 5 divided by, it will be 25 plus 16, it will be 41 divided by 25. This will be cancelled, it will be 5. When you multiply, it will be 30 divided by 41. This is the tan of angle for 30 divided by 41 option. Let A vector and B vector are defined. Let C vector be a vector such that A cross C equal to B and A dot C is 3. Then we need to find this quantity. Dot product, we can apply distributive property. It will be A vector dot C vector cross B vector minus A vector dot B vector minus A vector dot C vector. Now this is scalar trivial product. You can change the order of this dot and cross. It will be A vector cross C vector dot B vector minus A vector dot B vector minus A vector dot C vector. What is A vector cross C vector? A vector cross C vector is B vector. It will be B vector dot B vector minus A vector dot B vector minus A vector cross C vector. Now what is A vector dot B vector? We can take dot product. This 3 is constant. We can multiply the quotient. 1 into 1 is 1 plus 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 1 into 1 is 1. This whole value. A vector dot B vector is 0. This value is 0. Now this is gone. Now what is A vector dot C vector? It is equal to 3. It is given minus 3. And what is B vector dot B vector? It is equal to mod B square. What is mod B square? Mod B square will be modulus of B will be mod B equal to this constant 3, and it is root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square is 3, root 3. It will be, when you take the square, mod B square equal to 9 into 3, which is equal to 27. So it will be 27, which is equal to 27 minus 3 is 24. So our answer will be 24. If A equal to one limit and B equal to another limit, then the value of A, B cube. We need to find the value of A and B separately, then find A, B cube. What is the value of A? A equal to limit x tends to 0, x tends to 0. But we can do one thing, we can change the limit in terms of a new limit y. Let y equal to x raised to 4. When x tends to 0 means y is also tending to 0, which means limit y tends to 0, root of 1 plus root of 1 plus y minus root 2 divided by y. Now when you apply the value as 0, you will get root 2 minus root 2 on the numerator, and denominator will be 0. It will be of the form 0 by 0. You can directly apply L'Hospital rule. Now it will be limit y tends to 0, the denominator part will be 1. When you take the derivative, don't need to consider it, and root 2 will be 0. Just take the derivative of this quantity. It will be equal to root x form. It will be 1 by 2 root of 1 plus root of 1 plus y, and when you apply chain rule, it will be 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y into derivative y is 1. Now apply the value. It will be 1 by 2 into root of, this will be 0, and it will be root 2, and here this will be 0, it is root 1, it will be 1 by 2, this will be 1 by 4 root 2. A value equal to 1 by 4 root 2. Now we have the value of A. Now what is the value of B? B value equal to limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0. See, instead of sine square x, I am substituting as x square, else it will be in sine cosine loop. So I am substituting sine square x as x square divided by root of 2 minus root of 1 plus cos x. Here also when you apply, you will get 0 by 0 form. You can directly apply L'Hospital rule. It will be limit x tends to 0, derivative x square is 2x divided by root derivative root 2 is 0, and minus root x form. It will be 1 by 2 root x, and again when you apply chain rule, derivative 1 plus cos x is minus sin x. Now this negative cancel, limit x tends to 0, sin x by x equal to 1, this quantity will become 1. So the final answer will be 2 divided by 1 by 2, and when you apply 0 here, it will be root of 1 plus 1, it will be root 2, it will be 4 root 2. Now B value is 4 root 2. We need to find the value of A, B cube. A value is 1 by 4 root 2, 1 by 4 root 2, and B value is 4 root 2, the whole cube. So when you cancel it, it will be square, it will be 16 into 2. Our final answer is 32. Consider the matrix f of x. F of x is given. For statement number 1, f of minus x is the inverse of f of x, which means is f of minus x is the inverse. We can multiply f of x into f of minus x. If it is inverse, we will get the identity matrix. So what is f of minus x? It is equal to cos x. Cos of minus x is cos x. Sin minus x is minus sin x. So it will be sin x. Here it will be 0, 0, 1. And here it will be minus sin x. And here cos x. And 0, 0, 1. So when you multiply, what will you get? Here, first row into first column, when you multiply, you will get it as sin square x plus cos square x 1. Similarly, first row into second column, you will get it sin x cos x minus sin x cos x, it will be 0. Again, when you multiply, you will get the value 0. And here when you multiply the second row with the first column of the second matrix, you will get sin square x sin x cos x minus cos x sin x, it will be 0, and second value will be sin square x plus cos square x, it will be 1, and again it will be 0. So when you multiply here 0 0 1, which means it is identity matrix, first statement is correct. Now what is the second statement? In second statement, it is given that f of x into f of y is f of x plus y. We can multiply f of x is here. What is f of y? Cos y minus sin y, 0, sin y, cos y, 0, 0 0 1. When you multiply, what will you get? When you multiply, it will be cos x cos y. First term will be cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, it will be cos of x plus y. Second term will be cos x minus sin y, it will be minus cos x sin y, and here minus cos y sin y, it is equal to minus of sin x plus y, and here it will be 0, and again in second row it will be equal to sin x into cos y will be sin x cos y, and cos x sin y will be cos x sin y, it will be cos x plus y sin x plus y sin x plus y. When you multiply these two values, you will get minus sin x sin y plus cos x cos y, which is equal to cos of x plus y, and here 0 0 0 1 when you multiply. Now this is equal to f of x plus y, which means statement number 2 is also true, which means both statement are 1 and 2 are true. Option 4. The function f defined from n minus natural number minus set 1 to n. So the domain is this one and range will be this one. Range will be all natural number and domain will be n minus set 1. Defined by f of n, f of that number, the highest prime number of n. For example, if you take f of 6 will be highest prime number is 3. So we need to check whether the number is 1, this function is 1 1 or 1 2. So what is f of 2? Highest prime number is 2. And what is f of 8? Highest prime number is again 2. So the function is minimum function. So the function is not 1 1. So 1 1 option will be gone. And again, will you get the ranges? The range contains all, the codomain contains all natural number, which means 10 is a part of codomain. But will you get 10 as the highest prime number? No, it is not possible, which means all values in the codomain doesn't have a pre-image in its domain, or you can say range not equal to codomain, hence our function is not onto, therefore our function is neither 1 1 nor onto, option D. The least positive integral value of alpha for which the angle between these two vectors are acute. When the angle between these two vectors are acute means a vector dot b vector, that is mod a mod b cos theta, these two values are always positive, which means cos theta will be always should be positive if the angles are acute, which means we need to say for what value of alpha our dot product is positive, which means we can take the dot product. When you multiply coefficient alpha into alpha, alpha square, 2 alpha minus 2, it will be minus 4 alpha, minus 2 will be 4, greater than 0. Dot product should be greater than 0. Now alpha square minus 4 alpha greater than 4, when you add 4 on both sides, it will be 4. Here it will be 4. You can write it as alpha minus 2 the whole square greater than 8. Now we can take the square root, which will be modulus of alpha minus 2 greater than 2 root 2, which means the value of alpha minus 2 will be minus 2 root 2 to infinity, or plus 2 root 2 to infinity. But there is one thing, we need the positive integral solution. So we need to consider this range, which means alpha minus 2 should be greater than 2 root 2, or alpha greater than 2 plus 2 root 2, and root 2 value is approximately 1.414. Double of this value is 2.828. When you substitute this value, alpha value is greater than 4.828, which means the least positive value of possible value of alpha should be 5. The least positive value of alpha should be 5. Let for a differentiable function f defined from 0 to infinity to real numbers, f of x minus f of y greater than log e x by y plus x minus y for every xy element of 0 comma infinity. We need to find sigma n equal to 1 to 20 f dash of 1 by n square is equal to. See, f of x minus f of y greater than or equal to log a by b can be written as log a minus log b, and here it will be x minus y. Now there are two conditions we can assume. Let for the first condition x is greater than y. X is greater than y means you can write x equal to y plus some value h. Now here instead of x you can substitute y plus h. So our value will be f of y plus h minus f of y greater than or equal to log of y plus h minus log y. And what is x minus y? X minus y is h. You can directly write it. It will be h. Now when you divide throughout with h, here it will be h, here it will be h, and h by h will be 1. This value will become 1. Now when you apply limit h tends to 0, this value will be limit h tends to 0. Here also limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h minus f of x divided by h will be f dash of x. Here it will be f dash of y, and here the function will be which one? Log function, log y function. So log of y will be 1 by y plus 1, or you can, in other words, you can write f dash of x in this case will be greater than or equal to 1 by x plus 1. This is the first condition. Now for the second condition we can assume y is greater than x. Y is greater than x. For the second condition y is greater than x, which means you can write y equal to x plus some value. If you substitute this condition, f of x minus f of x plus some value greater than or equal to log x minus log of x plus some value. Now what is x minus y? X minus y minus x is h, which means x minus y is minus h. Now throughout divide with the minus h. So our value will be f of x minus f of x plus h divided by minus h greater than or equal to log x minus log of x plus h divided by minus h plus 1. But there is one more condition: when you divide an inequality with a negative value, your inequality will be reversed. Now this value, when you take this negative sign here it will be negative, here it will be negative. So it is of the form f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h is f dash of x less than or equal to, here f of x, instead of f of x we have log x. What is the derivative? It is 1 by x plus 1. See, it is given simultaneously f dash of x is greater than or equal to or less than value, which means if a greater than or equal to 4 and a simultaneously a less than or equal to 4 means the only possible condition is a equal to 4. A equal to 4. Hence we can write f dash of x equal to 1 by x plus 1. Now if you put f dash of x square, you need to apply a chain rule. We only need to put the value of x as when x value is equal to 1 by n square. Now we need to find sigma n is equal to 1 to 20 f dash of 1 by n square is equal to. Now what is f of 1 by n square? 1 by n square just represent the derivative function at 1 by n square, which means f dash of 1 by n square equal to, instead of x we have 1 by n square, so the reciprocal will be n square plus 1, which means this is sigma n equal to 1 to 20 n square plus 1, which is equal to sigma n equal to 1 to 20 n square plus sigma n equal to 1 to 20 1. Sigma n square n equal to 1 to 20 n square equal to 1 square plus 2 square etc. 20 square sum of squares of n 20 natural number plus sigma 1 to 20 n equal to 1 equal to 20 itself. This will be sum of n natural number is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. It will be 20 into 21 plus 21 into 41 divided by 6 plus 20. We can cancel with 3. This will be 2. This will be 7. This again cancelled with 2. It will be 10. it will be 70 into 41 plus 20. 70 into 41 will be 40 into 7 is 28, 280. 280 plus 7 will be 287. It will be 2870 plus 20, which will be 2890. So our final answer is 2890. If the solution of this differential equation and one boundary condition is given is this is the solution of the differential equation, then we need to find the value of alpha, beta, gamma and find this expression. Now we can solve this differential equation. 2x plus 3y minus 2 dx equal to dx plus 4x plus 6y minus 7 dy equal to 0. Now we can find the value of dy by dx. It will be equal to 2x plus 3y minus 2 into dx equal to minus dy into 4x plus 6y minus 7, or when you rearrange you can write dy by dx equal to minus of 2x plus 3y minus 2 divided by 4x plus 6y minus 7. So 7, can I write it as minus 4 minus 3? I can write it as minus 4 minus 3. Now dy by dx equal to minus of 2x plus 3y minus 2 the whole divided by 2 into, this can be written as 2 into 2x plus 3y minus 2 minus 3. Now we can't do variable separable method or in linear or any other method. So we need to substitute one substitution. Let t be equal to 2x plus 3y minus 2. When you differentiate, what will you get? Dt by dx equal to 2 plus 3 into dy by dx. From here we can directly write dy by dx in terms of t, which is equal to 1 by 3 into dt by dx minus 2. Now we can substitute over here. What is dy by dx? dy by dx equal to 1 by 3 into dt by dx minus 2, which is equal to, this value is substituted as t. This is equal to t. Here it is also t. This will be minus t divided by 2t minus 3. 2t minus 3. Now when you multiply this 3 with here, this 3 will be coming over here, and now it will be dt by dx minus 3 equal to minus 3t divided by 2t minus 3, and here it is 2. Now this 2 will be coming here, dt by dx equal to minus 3t divided by 2t minus 3 plus 2. When you cross multiply, dt by dx equal to t minus 6 divided by 2t minus 3. Now when you cross multiply, we can do it by variable separable method. 2t minus 3 divided by t minus 6 dt equal to dx. Now you can do one thing. See here it is minus 6. So how can you make a minus 6 here? Just multiply this value over here, add these two value with minus 12 and plus 12. So when you do it, when you group these two value, you can write it as 2 times t minus 6 plus this value. When you add it, you will get 9 divided by t minus 6 dt equal to dx, which means you can directly do it as 2 plus 9 divided by t minus 6 into dt is equal to dx. When you integrate it, it will be 2 plus 2t plus 9 log mod t minus 6 equal to x plus constant of integration c. What is the value of t? T value equal to 2x plus 3y minus 2, which is equal to 2 into 2x plus 3y minus 2 plus 9 into log mod 2x plus 3y minus 2 plus 6 will be minus 8 equal to x plus c. Now we can expand this value. This will be 4x plus 6y minus 4 plus 9 log mod 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to x plus c. See, when you take this x to this side, this will be, and here it will be 3. Now if you want, you can find the value of c using the given boundary condition, but there is one method. When you compare this coefficient, this is 9 here, which means here in this question part it is given as 3, which means the whole value is further reduced into 3. So I can directly divide with the 3. So the quotients of x will be changing to 1 when you reduce with 3. Here it will be half of when you reduce with the 3 divide with the 3 it will be 2, and here it will be 3 respectively. Now we can find the value of alpha. See, alpha and beta are the quotient of x, and gamma is the constant term which is subtracted in the modulus value or inside the log. So alpha is the quotient of x, which is equal to, here it is alpha equal to 1 because we have reduced it into 1, and beta is the quotient of y, which is reduced into 2, and this gamma is the negative, the subtracted quotient value, gamma equal to 8, minus gamma equal to minus 8, gamma equal to 8. Now we need to find the value of alpha plus 2 beta plus 3 gamma. Alpha plus 2 beta plus 3 gamma, which is equal to 1 plus 4 plus 3 times 8 will be 24. Our answer will be 29. So 29 is the final answer. Let area of the region ordered pair xy such that first is a straight line, then two parabolas, then again a straight line, be m by n. The ratio, the area will be a rational number m by n, where m and n are coprime numbers, then m plus n equal to. First we need to find the value of area. Now we can draw the graph one by one. We have x coordinate and y coordinate respectively. Now this represents a straight line, x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0, which means x minus 2y equal to minus 4. When you divide, x divided by minus 4 plus y divided by 2 equal to 0, which means this line intercept in x axis as minus 4 and y axis at 2. So your line will be like this. This first line will be like this. Now we have to draw the graph of this second equation. It represents a parabola. 2y square equal to x minus x, y square equal to minus x by 2. This parabola, its origin is its vertex is as the origin, in origin, and this should look like this, and it should be at origin. Now we have a parabola. What is another parabola? For the other parabola, we can draw it. It will be x plus 4y square equal to 8, which means 4y square equal to minus of x minus 8 and y square equal to minus of 1 by 4 into x minus 8. Now this parabola has vertex on x axis, which means y coordinate of the vertex is 0 and x coordinate is at 8. So this will be here x equal to 8, and this is how that parabola looks like. X equal to 8, it should be at x equal to 8. This point is x equal to 8. Now we need to find which region we need to find the area. For this first line, for the straight line, is 0 0 satisfies this equation. 0 plus 0, it is gone. So 4 is greater than 0, it is satisfied. So this is the interior region you need to consider. For the second parabola, you can take any random point. You can take 0 8 comma 0, this point. Can check it. When you take this point, 8 plus 0 greater than 0, which means this region. Now for the third curve, this parabola, you can consider this origin and check whether it is satisfying or not. Left side region or right region, you can check it. When you put origin 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 less than 8, it's satisfied. So this is the interior region, and y greater than 0 means this is the upper region of the curve. There is no lower region, y can't be negative. Now we know this is the region where we need to find the area. We can shade it, this region. We need to find the area of this particular region. Now before proceeding, we need to find, we can do area by horizontal strips. We can take horizontal strips and find the area, which means we are integrating with respect to y. In order to integrate with respect to y, we need to find the y coordinate of these two points. So what will be the y coordinate of these 2 points? We just need to find the y coordinate only here and here. So what is the y coordinate of this point? This is the solution of this parabola and this line, which means this first parabola and this line, which means we can solve these two equations. When you solve this equation, you can write x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 2y square equal to 0. When you subtract, equation 1 from equation 2, or you can subtract this from this. So it will be x and x is gone, 2y square is there, minus of y square will be plus 2y and this will be minus 4 equal to 0. When you divide the whole expression with 2, you will get y square plus y minus 2 equal to 0. When you rearrange, it will be y into y plus 1 equal to 2, or you can say 2 into 1. When you compare, this is y and this is y plus 1, y values here it is 1. Now we need to find the y coordinate of this point. What is the y coordinate of this point? This one. Y coordinate of this point, we need to simplify the equation of second parabola and the straight line. Straight line is x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0, and second parabola is x plus 4y square is equal to 8, or you can write it as minus 8 equal to 0. When you subtract it, you will get 4y square plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. I have subtracted this equation from this equation, second equation. Now we can do splitting the middle term. See this one, 4 into 6 is 48. So the value will be 8 and 6 respectively. It will be 4y square plus 8y minus 6y minus 12 equal to 0. When you take 4y common, 4y into y plus 2. Here when you take minus 6 common, minus 6 into y plus 2 equal to 0. It will be 4y minus 6 into y plus 2 equal to 0. Either y plus 2 equal to 0, when you equate it, your value of y equal to minus 2. It is not possible because we are only considering the upper region. Now when you equate it, 4y equal to 6, y equal to 6 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 2. Now we know the y coordinate of this point. We can integrate and find the area for this portion. It will be from integral 0 to 1. From this portion, it is enclosed by 2 parabola. It will be from 0 to 1 dy, and x value ranges from this parabola minus this parabola. You should take the same order. If you consider the outer curve here, you should consider the second one. You shouldn't change the order in second integral part. So first I am subtracting from this minus this. It will be x value is how much? X value will be area is equal to integral x dy. So x value is how much? X value equal to 8 minus 4y square. X value is 8 minus 4y square minus here x value equal to minus 2y square. Minus or minus, it will be plus 2y square. Again for the second region, from 1 to 3 by 2, integral 1 to 3 by 2 x dy, x value ranges from first curve is same 8 minus 4y square, but the second curve will be the straight line. For the straight line, what is the value of x? X value equal to 2y minus 4. It will be 2y minus 4 dy. Now we need to integrate these values. See, it will be integral 0 to 1, 8 minus 4y square plus 2y square will be minus 2y square dy plus integral 1 to 3 by 2. Here it will be 8 plus 4 will be 12 minus 4y square minus 2y dy. Now we can integrate these values. When you integrate it, it will be 8x minus 2y cube divided by 3 from 0 to 1 plus here it will be 12y minus 4y cube divided by 3 minus 2y square divided by 2, or we can simply write it as y square from 1 to 3 by 2. Now we can simplify this value. It will be, when you apply the limits, it will be here, it will be upper limit is x 8 minus 2 by 3 and lower limit will be 0, and here if you apply upper limit, it will be 12 into 3 by 2 minus 4 by 3 into 2 cube will 3 cube will be 27 divided by 8 minus 9 by 4. When you apply lower limit, it will be minus 12 plus 4 by 3 plus 1. Now we can simplify this value. When you simplify it, it will be, this will be cancelled, it will become 6. 6 into 3, 18. Now 18 and minus 12, it will be 6, and 6 plus 8, it will be 14. 14 plus 1 will be 15. Now we can simplify these values. It will be, this will be 27 and 3 will be cancelled, it will be 9. 4 and 8 will be cancelled, it will be 2. This value is 9 by 2, and minus 2 by 3 is written. 9 minus 9 by 2 is written. This value is written, and it is 9 by 4, and it is 4 by 3. Can simplify this value as 15. This minus 9 by 2 I am writing as minus 18 by 4 minus 9 by 4 minus 2 by 3 and plus 4 by 3 will be 2 by 3. This will be minus 27 divided by 4. 15 minus 27 divided by 4 plus 2 by 3, which will be 15. When you cross multiply, it will be minus 81 plus 8 divided by 12. It will be 15 plus, this value will be 63. 63 divided by 12. When you cross multiply 15 into 12, you can do distributive property. 15 into 12 will be 10 plus 2 into 15. This will be 150 plus 30, 180. You can do it directly, don't need to calculate it. It will be 180 minus, here it is minus 63 divided by 12. So our answer will be 107 divided by 12. So m by n equal to 107 divided by 12. Both are co-prime. So m equal to 107, n equal to 12. So m plus n equal to 107 plus 12 will be equal to 119. So our answer, final answer is 119. If 8 equal to 3 plus 1 by 4 into 3 plus p plus 1 by 4 square into 3 plus 2p plus 1 by 4 cube into 3 plus 3p, etc. infinity times, then the value of p. This is an arithmetic or geometric progression. Now, first of all, I am bringing this value and subtracting and making equation number 1. 5 equal to 1 by 4 into 3 plus p plus 1 by 4 square into 3 plus 2p plus 1 by 4 cube into 3 plus 3p, and it will goes to infinity. Now, I'm just multiplying this equation, the given equation, with the 1 by 4. It will be 8 by 4 equal to 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 square into 3 plus p plus 1 by 4 cube into 3 plus 2p, etc. It will goes to infinity. Now, we can subtract. Equation number 1 and 2 is given. 1 minus 2 equal to, 1 minus 2 equal to, it will be 5 minus 8 by 4 equal to, when you subtract these two values, it will be 1 by 4 into p. When you subtract these two values, 1 by 4 square into 3 gone, 2p minus p is simply p, plus here it will be 1 by 4 cube, 3 and 3 cancel, 3p minus p is p. Now, 5 minus, this can be written as 20 minus 8 divided by 4 equal to, you can take p common, it is 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 square plus 1 by 4 cube plus, etc. There is infinity terms. Now, this is an geometric progression with the common ratio less than 1. Therefore, it will be converging. It will be 12 divided by 4 equal to p into, it will be a by 1 minus r, sum of n terms, sum of infinity terms, which is equal to a is the first term is 1 by 4, 1 minus r is 1 minus 1 by 4. This will be 3 equal to p into 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 4. This will be cancelled, which means 3 equal to p by 3. Hence, p value equal to 9. P 3 into 3 is 9. P equal to 9.